people like you. I want to start this all over this morning. I want to say pleasant good morning, blessed uprising to all the people who is listening to RNation this morning. A matter of fact, blessed uprising to the whole world. Everybody out there that is tuning into RNation, we just go live. Right now we live. You live with us, we live, right? We live. If you here and you live with me, I want you to send me some fire. Send me some love. You know what I mean? So, we're going to go into one of my favorite songs. And then we're going to ask all the questions we need to ask and have the conversation that we need to have this morning. I want to say pleasant good morning. This is RNation. Welcome.
Pressure make time, man. Me actually with the Bible in my right hand. Sometimes I feel like giving up, but mama says, son, keep your head up. Pressure make time, man.
I'm in that kind of mood this morning, you know that? You know what I mean? I'm in a mood this morning.
But mama says, son, keep your head up. Enough things figure tongues for. Enough time me pray, Father God, and your answer. Me stand firm like an anchor. Holy boy enemies, me see you make me conquer. Angels are watch over me. Me heart too clean, me no bad mind nobody. Angels are watch over me. The powers of the most I cover me. Pressure make time, man. Still I tried it with the Bible in my right hand. Sometimes I feel like giving up. Mama says, son, keep your head up. Pressure make time, man. Me I tried it with the Bible in my right hand. Sometimes I feel like giving up. Mama says, son, keep your head up.
Bang, bang. SP. Yo, yo. See them a run out with full clip. Now it get hectic. Yo, it's like guns up Navarone. But shot quick people a dip. Them a run left to right to and go back home. Oh, mama balance. Open up people.
Wait, you see this morning is a different morning. We're about to blaze a kind of fire this morning. This morning is a different morning. This morning I'm saying to you that this morning is a good vibe, it's a good energy this morning. But we have a special song. We have Sean Paul on it, we have Stone. Who's on the record? Tell me who's on the record. Because we have some people on that record there. You understand? We have Muta Baruka on the record. Yeah? We have Sean Paul on the record, ain't it? We have a lot of people on this record here. Yeah, man, how you mean, man? Like Guns of Navarone. Why they so wild out there? We want to ask all the youth men out there this morning to make sure that you listen to this song. I want the people out there to listen to this song this morning. I heard it 2 days ago and I fell in love with it. You understand? And you see, here in Grenada, we don't have the gunmen rolling out, but we definitely have it happening in some different places, and we need to stop killing out one another. We need to listen to this message. We need to stop taking the message from the hands of the devil and from the hearts and the minds of the devil. You understand? Refuse the guns from them. Refuse the hate. And start to love each other. Be your brother's keeper, not your brother's killer. You understand what I'm saying? Sean Paul, Jesse Royal, Stone Boy, Muta Baruka, and One Track this morning. I want to say a pleasant good morning, and we have some conversation to have because all kind of things I'm hearing, and I need to ask questions because I just want answers. You know, I just ask questions because I want to know. I want to find out if I'm going to fast. You understand? So tell me what's happening in the country. Well, I see something yesterday. And I had to send it to ask. I had to send it out to some people to ask what's really happening because we have how you call this the cease and desist letter from. I want to know if that is true. You understand what I'm saying? Grenada order to cease and desist COVID vaccination letter. You know, from let me see. Natural Common Law Tribunal. Yep. Somebody answer those questions for me, please. There is like a team of judges from around the world that is making some claims. You know what I mean? And we want to speak about it this morning. If anybody knows about it, I want you to call in. Remember, the number for the radio station is 423-1027. You can call us on WhatsApp. You understand? We're up to the time, so you can call us on WhatsApp, all right? On the WhatsApp, you can call us, you can send us voice notes and everything, all right? So it's 1473, all right? 423-1027. 1473-423-1027. The man just shoving his hand, all kind of yeah, in front of people camera. Yes, I. So this morning, we want to have the discussion. Yeah, we want to understand what's happening. I just want to know what is happening. And in Trinidad, news in Trinidad claims that, Jen, no, you don't have to behave today. You have to say how you feel so people could see how you really feel. You know what I mean? You don't have to behave. You know, people could see how you really feel. You understand? We have to know the hearts of those around us. So you don't need to behave. You just have to let go. Just however you feel, let go. If you support it, you support it. If you don't support it, you don't support it. So we know where you stand. Too much, we don't like fake people, you know. We like real people. So we like the people who will talk the things and say how you feel. I don't like people around me and they feel a certain way, and because I feel a certain way, they're afraid to say that they feel a certain way. I say how I feel all the time. You understand? They say plain talk, bad manners. It's better you be straight up. And my mother taught me that from since I was a little boy. Express how you feel. Sometimes you don't have conversation with some people because they don't really concern your life like that. So you leave them out of your circle. Not because we need to stand together or we need to live together. Not because we need to come together as a people does not mean that everybody needs to be in my circle. You understand what I'm saying? Your circle could be small, but your acquaintances could be throughout the world. You see it? Your togetherness is bigger than ever. Big up Trinidad in the morning time. Big up Barbados, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Dominica, Antigua, Guyana, Jamaica, Dominica. Blessed good morning. You understand what I'm saying? You, the brothers and the sisters, we supposed to be one Caribbean. We supposed to be the United Islands of the Caribbean. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like we're getting more separated every day than anything else. Send me some flags in the morning time so I can see where you're from. Send me some flags. Big up the people on the IG. Big up people on the Instagram. Big up the people on Facebook. All my Facebook friends and fans and family. Blessed good morning. Send me some flags. All right, so I see St. Vincent in the house this morning. I see Barbados in the house this morning. Yeah. Love and blessings, people. Shanika, what's up? What's up? You don't know you are rebel for life. Yes, I. Big up all the fans of Rebel, you know. We're going to take in the song from Sean Paul, Muta Baruka, Jesse Royal, Stone Boy, sending a message. And I'm going to do this one different this morning, you know. I'm going to turn up the studio this morning. Because you see this morning is a special morning. It's a special morning, so I'm gonna turn up the place. The studio bad in a fire corner. We're gonna turn up the studio in a way. Let me make you see the fire corner. You see the fire corner there? The fire corner. We're gonna have a fire corner morning. Let me shift myself this morning. We're gonna have a fire corner morning this morning. Yeah, because I want to make sure that we in the right energy. This morning is just a morning where we just want to hold a vibe and we want to ask the question. So all the people who knows about the things that is happening on the island, I want you to call in. I can talk all the talk. You understand? So the minister call, the prime minister could call, anybody could call right now. The ministries, anybody could call this morning, 423-1027. You understand? And let's talk about the things. Blessed good morning. This morning, I ain't talking for myself this morning. The people have to rise up and express themselves. All right? In the morning time. Blessed Lord. But we're going to take in this wonderful track. Hold on. Carlson, I need you over here, you know. Ready? We're going to do it like this. Quiet, a moment. As I say, I love this song, yeah. I love this song, yeah.
How can a people be so traumatized that them start to love them traumatic experiences.
Hold on, top song.
We are defined.
Take it from the top. We're going to do it like this. I love this song. This is new, and I want to speak to the youths this morning. All the youths out there who is still having the mentality of killing their brothers and their sisters out there, abusing the sisters out there, I need you to stop it now. This is not the time to be violent against your own. You don't need to be violent against your own right now. This morning, I want you to realize that the world is in trouble. I want you to wake up and realize that we're still shaking the hands of our enemies. Just having that mentality is giving the devil what he wishes. Wake up and find love in your heart. Stop sitting on the block every day and just do nothing. Smoke and wait on somebody else for $1. Wake up, shake up yourself. Educate yourself. Understand that you are beautiful. Understand that you are the most sophisticated machine that God has ever created. Nobody in this world is better than you. Nobody on this planet is better than me. I am not better than you either. You understand what I'm saying? So this morning, I want to turn up the whole place this morning. I want to send this vibe to you. All the young people now sitting out there listening to RNation, who is looking at RNation. I want you to now put down the guns, put down the crime, change your mentality, and wake up and realize that this is a time to defend your family, your friends, and defend your society. And now is the time to educate yourself and leave the guns and leave the crime alone. Taking the song here, introducing right now on Rebel Nation, this big bad, well, it's a good song, but you understand what I mean. Big bad tune from Mota Baruka, Sean Paul, Jesse Royal, Stone Boy, yo, Top Sound, let it.
People be so traumatized that them start to love them traumatic experiences. We are defining ourselves through the colonizers. Still,
Fire corner this morning.
This angle boss for the revolution. Pablo.
But the bang, bang, bang.
SP.
Yo, yo. See them a run out with full clip. Now it get hectic. Yo, it's like guns up Navarone.
But how can people be so traumatized that them start to love them traumatic experiences? We are defining ourselves through the colonizers. Still,
this is how our nation is bad. Right now you need to go on the live and see what's happening here. We turn the studio into a club quick like that.
Yo, yo, see them a run out with full clip. Now it get hectic. Yo, it's like guns up Navarone. But shot quick people a dip. Them a run left to right to and go back home. Oh, mama ball when she have to ride the youth. Them name down in the stone. Oh, them a dash away people, but them just cannot dash away them soul. Yo, hey, me a telling you fi free that insanity, humanity, them a be living like idiots. Why mankind can't see that life is a gift, still we fighting war, we don't need that. And every day is a struggle.
How can a people be so traumatized?
Yo, I love this tune, yeah. Big up Sean Paul, Mota Baruka, and the whole team. All the artists on this track here, I love this one, yeah. Our nation is going to be pumping this track, you see what I mean?
Pablo.
But the bang, bang, bang.
SP.
Yo, yo. See them a run out with full clip. Now it get hectic. Yo, it's like guns up Navarone. But shot quick people a dip. Them a run left to right to and go back home. Oh, mama ball when she have to ride the youth. Them name down in the stone. Oh, them a dash away people, but them just cannot dash away them soul. Yo, hey, me a telling you fi free that insanity, humanity, them a be living like idiots. Why mankind can't see that life is a gift, still we fighting war, we don't need that. And every day is a struggle so far. If you ever get to you, they're making life so hard. It make me mad, there is just no reward. For life, there is just no regard. There ain't no chance in this life, you get a real shot. Someone a pick up them steel and a beat and a real shot. Because the pressure never ease up. Till election time when the bigger heads need us. Full clip now. Full clip now.
How can a people be so traumatized that them start to love them?
You hear a line? Until election time when the bigger heads need us. Yo, the intro alone set up the morning for me, you know. Just the intro alone. Play the intro again.
How can a people be so traumatized that them start to love them traumatic experiences? We are defining ourselves through the colonizers. Still, how can we be so blind?
This angle bus for the revolution.
Whoa.
Natty Pablo.
But bang, bang, bang.
SP.
How can a people be so traumatized that them start to love them traumatic experiences? We are defining ourselves through the colonizers. Still, how can we be so blind?
This angle bus for the revolution.
How can we be so blind? It's a question. How can we be so blind is a question. Besides just the song this morning, how can we be so blind is a question. Mota Baruka this morning, yeah, you asked the big question in that song, yeah. How can we be so blind? I understand from time, you know what I mean, they actually entered into our murderland and infiltrated our minds. I remember one story I read, not one story, but a piece of history, where Sir George Winsor, as they call him, the greatest psychologist ever lived, they sent him to Africa to wipe out a civilization of shamans. He sent back home his army, and he lived among us, among my foreparents, and he killed them out. For those things, they got recognized as heroes. You know what I mean? One man wrote, I have traveled the length and breadth of Africa. I have not seen such people of great wealth. Not a beggar. Now, to conquer this great nation is to make them believe that everything that is European is greater. It's to take away the ancestral teaching and spirituality. Now, there is the psychological implants of society has broken down our minds so much that we love our traumatic experience. That we live in it, we live with it. And when we see it, we hug it again. It's like a rapist coming to your house, rape your mother, rape your daughters, and then 3 years after, you welcome him back into your house. You see it? And we're not just talking about people, because when we have those kind of conversations, a lot of the time we feel like we're just speaking about people and it's a racist thing. No. It's about a sort of people with a type of mentality that we need to stand up against. Like what is happening now, the way that some people just feel like they need to just take away the rights of human beings. The way that they feel like they need to just actually bury your thoughts. That freedom of thought is not even, is like illegal right now to think freely. That if you is a free thinker, you are dangerous to their society. You understand what I'm saying? Blessed uprising to the friends, the fans, and the family, the FFF gang, the freedom fighters forever. You don't know. This is the time to just educate yourself. You don't need to fight with hate, but you need to fight with love. You understand? I think Mota Baruka's speech in the end of this song is even more powerful at the beginning. You You understand? Take that song from the top again.
Be so traumatized that them start to love them traumatic experiences. We are defining ourselves through the colonizers. Still, how can we be so blind?
This angle boss for the revolution.
Whoa.
Natty Pablo.
With a bang, bang, bang.
SP.
Yo, yo. See them a run out with full clip, now it get hectic. Yo, it's like guns up Navarone. But shot quick people a dip, them a run left to right to and go back home. Oh, mama ball when she up it ready, you them name down in the stone. Oh, them a dash away people, but them just cannot dash away them soul. Yo, hey, me a telling you fi free that insanity, humanity, them a be living like idiots. Why mankind can't see that life is a gift, still we fighting war, we no need that. And every day is a struggle so far. If you ever get to you, they're making life so hard. You make me mad, there is just no reward. For life, there is just no regard. There ain't no chance in this life, you get a real shot. Someone a pick up them steel and a beat and a real shot. Because the pressure never ease up. Till election time when the bigger heads need us. Full clip now it get hectic. Yo, it's like guns up Navarone. But shot quick people a dip. Them a run left to right to and go back home. Oh, mama ball when she up and ready youth. Them name down in the stone. Oh, them a dash away people, but them just cannot dash away them soul.
When the nickel island gets so dark and wicked, sun a shine, but them dark and tripping. Man a swing from tree like a tyrant.
Jesse Royal.
If I bring a brother, even John come and visit. SP come make we pass for a minute, yeah. In one card make we start like a civic, yeah. Break down all the slave master, pick it fix.
Some say me work hard and me play hard dog, so me never rest. Respect all and I never rest. God and me lion hard, so me know me never stress. Me conquering every test.
Take it to them.
With a bang bang.
Hold on, top song. Hold on. We don't going down that road there. Hold on, top song. Hold on. We have things to talk about. So, you just want to shell the place. Easy, no, man. Easy, top sound. Easy. We ain't going down that road there yet. This morning is just a vibes morning for me, all right? I'm taking it easy this morning. I just want a good vibes, a good energy this morning. And that is how I'm going to actually deal with my morning this morning. You know, sometimes when I come on the radio, we deal with some issues that is very heart-wrenching. We just want all the people right now to actually remember St. Vincent. St. Vincent at this moment really need our help. St. Vincent at this moment needs you. Some people call me... 2 days ago, they didn't drink water for a week. We need to make sure that we stay our brother's keeper. All right? So we need to make sure that we support St. Vincent. The HMF Foundation is gathering water, food stuff. Also, the Rotary Club is doing the same. There is so much people. Whoever you need to support or you wish to support, please support them. The people in St. Vincent need our help. So the canned foods that you can buy, you can drop it here at the station. You don't have to give us the money. You could go buy the water, buy the food stuff. Let us send it to St. Vincent. All right, we'll take care of that part. If you can't go to buy it and you want to donate the money, we can go buy the food, whatever you want to do, but however you can help. And you don't have to only do, some people doing this and it's like they're doing it for some sort of recognition or something. No, it's not the time for that. All right, so whoever is doing the drive, you can support anybody that is doing, once you know that they are credible and it's not somebody that is going to take those things, instead of send it to the people in St. Vincent. Make sure that they are reputable companies or non-profit organizations that you are giving those stuff to, and support somebody. So the Rotary Club, the HMF Foundation, we here at RNation is doing what we can to help promote, to raise the awareness so we can actually support our brothers and sisters. Yo, I see somebody scraping off on top of the house with a spade in St. Vincent, pushing out like 10 inches of ash. Some houses get so heavy with the ash that they are crumbling. People don't understand the devastation that is happening right now. And La Soufrière is still erupting. You understand? So don't forget that. I know we over here in Grenada and we different parts in the world, and we partying and we have, having a nice time, while my friends and family over there, while our friends and our family is in St. Vincent and they are in need. So make sure that you do something, whether it might be $5, it might be $2, it might be 1 bottle of water, 2 bottles of water. Somebody, a child over there needs it. All right? So let's come together. You can call 423-10 1027. You can message us at the radio station, and we can do whatever is necessary to get, whatever it is from you, so we can actually send to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Boy, it's sad, but we're going to be all right. St. Vincent, just hold strong. We're going to be all right, because this could happen to Grenada anytime. We are volcanic. We have, two volcanoes that I know about. They say one is Diamond, which is Granatan, and then we have Kikam Jenny. All right. So, yes, in other news, we heard in Trinidad and Tobago that they had a death from after somebody died, and they are claiming that it's after vaccination, that an elder man in his 60s, I think, suffered from some severe blood clot, and the doctor said that they could not operate on him, and they just gave him some days that he can live for, and he recently passed. Also, other countries have banned the use of the AstraZeneca vaccine because of the claims of blood clots. So what are we doing? I don't know. Why the medical fraternity is not speaking about that? That is what my problem is, and people, you know what I mean? Well, who want to vex, they could vex. I vex is normal thing. What my thing is, why nobody from the medical fraternity, as I keep inviting every single Monday morning, I say, why the people from the medical fraternity is not here educating the people? Because if countries are recalling their vaccines, and they say that the vaccine, countries, is not like one person saying that, we're talking about countries. You understand what I'm saying? We're talking about countries. We're not speaking about one person saying this and some conspiracy theory. So it's like, also like the media people, because I'm not a media person. Media people coming after me. I just come here to vibes with my people in the morning, and I invite the medical fraternity, I invite the Minister of Health, I invite every person that has the information to come to RNation and share the information with the people, so we can understand. Education is everything. Knowledge is power. I hate when somebody tell me to just do something, and I cannot ask them why. We have a call coming in. Let me take this call this morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Killer. I watch on NBC News the same AstraZeneca vaccine is not approved to use in the US. So how come it approved to use in Grenada? Eh? The
Well, that
Johnson and Johnson vaccine?
is the same questions we are asking, but nobody is speaking about those things, because I guess as much it does not fit. And I will say this morning, because I plan to just dance and have a good time this morning, but you see, caller, you trying to actually start the thing this morning. You know what I'm saying? That is the question I am asking, because I don't have no problem with information. Information is there to be shared, but they are not sharing the information, the right information. Nobody is speaking about those things because it does not suit the agenda. You understand what I'm saying? And that is what I feel like. What do you leave me to believe? What do you leave me to think when there is so much information on different sides, but there is only one side that is being shared? And I am asking some simple questions, just like the caller is asking. Caller, continue.
Yeah, and the same Johnson and Johnson vaccine they use in America right now. They put a hole on it because of the same problem. 6 point something million people don't take it already, so they wonder, what gonna happen to these people. You understand? So he make in America and they put a hole on it. You understand? That's my contribution.
Blessed good morning. Blessed good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I you see, I was watching a video and one of the doctors made a statement, right? And I want to remember the words because it's either in the effect of I am not what do you say? I'm not anti-vax, or he's not anti-vax, he's anti-stupidity or something like that. Because at the end of the day, it's not about being anti-vax and all of those things are just against something. It just, some things do not make sense and we want to ask questions and nobody's answering the questions. You understand what I'm saying? That is all. So, if they recall a vaccine is not a car. A vaccine is not a bicycle. It's not like, you know what I mean, Sony put out a brand of TV and then the TV have a problem, so they're recalling it. Human beings, we're not God. So mistake does make. You understand what I'm saying? But like, there is a side that claim to have it all prepared and perfect. And then the other day I watched a video where Bush, Bill Clinton was apologizing to the black nations in America, telling them sorry about the things that they have done to them from the medical fraternity for years. I don't want nobody to come and tell me sorry just now. And when come to law, there is so much governments at this moment breaking the law. Breaking the law. That is human, for our human rights. And the thing is, the forcefulness that is happening at the moment and still claiming that it is not forceful is ridiculous to me. Every man has his choice. You understand what I'm saying? Every man has his choice to make. How are you recalling a vaccine? I have concerns. So if nobody don't have concerns, that is up to you. But I have concerns. How are you recalling a vaccine? Okay, I push it in your arm. It wasn't good. Sorry. And you can't sue nobody for that. Hear what I'm saying? I have my paperwork from my legal team. Sign it. You understand what I'm saying? Before you give me your medication. So I know when you sign it, you are responsible for anything that goes wrong. Because this is my body. My own body, you know. My Jesus. Yeah, you hear me, brother? This body is mine. This is mine, you know. Think about it for a minute. My own body, you know. My body. This belongs to me. This is the only body I have. This is the only vehicle I have to transport me through this life. This one and only. And you put a vaccine in people that you have to recall? Nah, man, come on. This is a conversation that is need to be had. Need to be had. Need to be having. All right, so we have a call coming in. Blessed, good morning. Caller. Hello.
Good morning. It's a great topic you have this morning. I've been listening to you. My take on the vaccine, I know for sure. Whether they make it mandatory or not, are we going forward to that? And I can only speak for myself. We have some people here in Grenada, another Caribbean country. We all have to get together and say, no, we do not want this vaccine here. We will not take this vaccine here. My 5-year-old won't wear a mask. But some of us sit here and it's yes, yes, yes. We all have to stand up. We have to put down with foot. We say one Caribbean, one nation. We are all of this together. For example, look, Sufi on the rise right now. We have to donate. We had Ivan time. So it's a give and take. I was listening to a speech last week where, for example, if Mr.Killa have to host a show in the next month, Mr. Killa supposed for people attending the function had to make sure for they enter that village they have to have the vaccine taken. No, they cannot. Thank you.
Blessed good morning, caller. Thank you so much for your contribution this morning. Blessed good morning. You see, the thing is, we just need to make sense. You see, who have eyes will see and who have ears will hear. We just need to make sense. This is your body. If I have to put something in my body, you telling me that you cannot even educate me about it properly? You telling me that you're going to put something in my body that you take no responsibility for. This is how the medical fraternity set up. Then I don't want to live on this planet anymore. I don't want to live here no more. This is what mankind become. That you do not have any say or rights to your own body. And if you choose to question it, then you are demonized. When other people, and listen to me, to get herd immunity, the medical fraternity is saying to me, some will have to die. Those things happen all the time. Really? Because you see, it does not affect them. It is not their family. It is not them. You understand what I'm saying? All I am saying is this. I am asking questions and my questions cannot be answered. People are asking questions and their questions cannot be answered. And automatically, anytime you seem like you have any sense, because you see, education is not intelligence. That's why we have so much educated people in some big position, being fooled, being controlled, being, how you call it? Well, them is perfect puppies and puppets. You see it? Because they're not intelligent. They're only educated. Education is not intelligence. There is a big difference. And anytime you see a society start to become intelligent, a lot of people do not like that. Why do you think we had a revolution? You feel we had a revolution because they cared about me and you? No. Because Grenadians was behaving like right brainers. We was industrializing. And I am wondering why, after that great effort of industrialization in my nation, how come that effort has just gone dead after that time? We look at one single little market. Well, it's a big market, tourism. But what about our industrialization? Look at the music fraternity. Grenada is one of those places that does not have a music industry with all the right artists, all the right talents is there, all the capabilities is there, but nothing when come to industrializing, nothing when come to shaping the business aspect of our music and cultural foundations and you know what I mean, and systems, nothing. Agriculture. Where is our agriculture? Where was let's ask, where was our agriculture 25 years ago? Everything. I am asking just questions I'm asking. So I'm simply asking in my mind, where are we going? What next? But there is something else happening at the moment that has every single bit of effort in it. And people want to ask me what my problem is. You know what my problem is? When I'm driving down the road, the other day, when the country locked down, even if we are totally healthy and we lock up the gates, we cannot survive properly for too long. You understand what I'm saying? We cannot survive for too long if we lock up the gates. You know why? Because we're not even planting food the proper way. I see right now on our highways and our streets, there is billboards promoting vaccines and promoting the medical things. And I understand that there is a pandemic. But before that, where was the billboards that telling the youth man to go farm, go plant? Where was the billboards from the medical fraternity telling people to be preventative? Take preventative measures. Where was the billboard supporting eat green, eat healthy from the medical fraternity? Where was those billboards that was promoting our own development? Where was those billboards? But now I see billboards. Go take the best shot. How you could tell me go take the best shot, a shot that you are unsure about, a shot that you personally did not even sit down to really even take the time out to educate yourself, but you take information from some people that is on one side of the fence, blank out the next side, and you are encouraging me into something that right now they're getting recalled. Countries are banning it. Countries are refusing it. But my country have billboards promoting it. I am asking a question right now. How come nobody's answering those questions? I want to speak to the Minister of Health. Ask me the question and let me ask you the questions that are necessary. And everybody just sit down. It is painful because our minds and our youth is deteriorating. I posted a video the other day with two youth men sit down, and the conversation that they're having, brother, is not a conversation I would even have if I drink rum and I'm drunk. I wouldn't behave that way. The language that they are speaking, I'm talking about that they're not more than 10 years old. Every single word was a cuss word out of their mouth. Youths less than 10 years old, because their minds are deteriorating. They don't know what else to do. And those programs, I'm not seeing it. But I am driving down the road right now and there is billboards. And then somebody want to be vexed with me because this is not the only issue that we have. Humanity has a lot of different aspects of life that we need to make sure that we balance. And there is no balance. It's the yin and the yang. It's the male and the female. It's the yay or the nay. It's the up or the down. It's always the left or the right. There is always two sides to the thing. Two sides to a coin. You see it? The right or the wrong. We have the nina, the pinda, the pendula. You see it? Kutam, kutavi, mito, sakam. However you want to call it, there is always two sides. But this is one-sided to me. So now I'm a black sheep. Then they will demonize you if you ask a question. That is what humanity has come to. Then I don't want to live on the planet. But as long as I'm living here, my rights will always be my rights. And you better take away my life before you take away my rights. That is so true. Grenada soil is so rich that one nutmeg from Grenada equals in its potency 3 Indonesian nutmegs. 1 Grenadian nutmeg is equivalent to 3 Indonesian nutmeg, you know. The cocoa is the richest, the best. They use our cocoa to mix with other cocoa, so the cocoa could be real cocoa. When they're making chocolates around the world, do you know that? The soil is rich. There is healing in our soil. But we don't believe in our paradise. We don't love our paradise. That's why it's so easy, because some people do not see this as their paradise. They just live here. Some of them doesn't even like it. If it was up to them, a lot of the times they would leave. A lot of people do not love nature. They love what they see on TV, on television, that tells lie to your vision. See? Yeah. So, you know, when the topic start and when the things start, is algorithms. It's the AI understanding the language, so automatically you're going to raise some red flags anytime you start speak about it. This is how the whole thing set up. You understand what I'm saying? So when that happens, then they're going to send in, you see the fake pages just starting and they just start to come in, but not I. Not I. You know what I mean? Wrong man. Wrong place. You see it? Makai warrior. Death before dishonor. Rules. See? So, we are asking questions. Let us talk to the people. Let us talk to the people. Because the people who have the power, not me. People asking the questions. And I'm asking the questions the people are asking. We all asking questions right now. You know? All right. Let me hear what the people are saying this morning. Ice. I see Ice said me something that funny too much, yes. Oh gosh. Ice, I can read that one there just a whole lot.
Good morning. You know, every time I listen to people, especially those that we have as leaders, those that we expect to set good example for us, it always get me angry. My thing is, okay, with this vaccine, if you as the leader want to take it and feed it to yourself and your family, that's fine. But this thing where it's like they compelling, they demanding that you take something that you don't want to take, it get me mad. Because it seems as though right now, in order for you to survive in this world, in order for you to get by day by day, you have to do what they say you have to do. I'm one person. If I see something is not right, jump high, jump low. You can never, ever make me do it. Never. No matter how much hard you try. I'm very, very stubborn. And it pains me to see that the people we look up to, the people that we expect to stand up and defend us, they're steeping so low. Because why? Is it all about the money? Is it because you tell yourself that I am in charge? You are in charge of your life, but not other people's lives. So why is it that They are demanding, or they're telling you that you have to take this vaccine to do something. Why are you allowing or forcing people to take something that they don't want to take? Are you trying to turn everybody in the world guinea pig? Because I know for sure the people that make those vaccines not taking it for themselves, they're not giving the family for their own self. So why are you trying to have people how you want to have them? Listen, I'm not standing for no nonsense. I don't care if I have to lose my life, but I know I have a God that is standing up and fighting for me. And he said in his word that he will never leave, neither forsake his people. And these people want to have people as sheep that you have to keep silent. But I'm one woman that I would not keep silent coming towards things like that. Because as far as I see, they're trying to control our mindset. They're trying to control our entire life. And I speak to my children about it. And I'm speaking to other people about it. Do not allow people to tell you to do something that you don't want to, because you have a mind of your own and you know what is right and what is wrong. And each time I hear these people speak, it's like they're trying to kill all of us except themselves, because I know for sure they are not taking it for themselves. You want people to take something that you're not even sure about your own self? You want to experiment those things upon people that you claim you love? No, you don't love us. You don't love us. And it's so sad. It's so sad. Whenever I listen, whenever I speak about it, it gets me so angry. God knows my heart. Believe me. So I'm begging people who say that they're not taking it, stand up. Stand up. Don't let them force you to do something that you don't want to do. Have a blessed day, everyone.
All right. Well, you heard it from that caller this morning. It's just so much to steal, to say, to ask. It's so much questions. Educate me. I don't know, so educate me. Hold on. So they said a caller said, and I'm asking why about those things. In the UK, the clinics are being paid 30 to 50 per each vaccine given. I want to believe it's the same thing happening here. Well, those things are not transparent, so they wouldn't say. There is a lot of things that are hidden, and I think I don't even need to say nothing no more, because them just feel it's me. I'd have to put it, so it's not about me. It's people asking questions and there is no answer. Some people just follow, and some people in this life are leaders. Some people in this life are soldiers. They have to understand the mission before they move. So when it comes to the leaders and the soldiers of this life, don't blame me for their choice, because it seems like they want to blame me for people's choice. You can't blame me for people's choice. Jen, you say there are answers, so then answer it. Call and answer all the questions that we want to ask. You on there, Jen, the blue dot, pure civilian. You could call the station and answer all the questions. Because if there are answers, we keep asking for answers, but there is only questions and no answers. Call the station and answer. You see, so why the people that have the questions not afraid to call and ask the questions, but the people that claim to have the answers is scared to call and give the answers, or scared to come and give the answers? Something is wrong. As the old people say, something in the matter besides the pestle. You understand what I'm saying? That we want answers. That's all. Because listen to this. This is simple. Somebody said the other day, oh, the World Health Organization said, and I heard yesterday that they say that they lose this big lawsuit, but I have to do some more research on that. I'm not sure. Two things. The natural and common law tribunal send some letters to the Caribbean countries asking them to cease and desist, because the laws and rules and regulations that they are passing. But I mean, people, I understand that long before, because I always like to read and understand things. So I understand that there is common law of the land, that governs over every constitution, and constitution governs over legality. Legality is being it our constitution. And then you have policies that are made. A policy is not a law. A policy do not stand over your law or your constitution. So people could make policies that are unconstitutional. I want people to understand that. And that is when you stand up as a people and say you accept it or not. Policies are only in effect when you accept. All right? So people need to educate themselves. Educate yourself as a people. You see it? Now, so hear this. So I'm talking to one of my friends the other day, because I have friends that is doctors and the big doctors, scientists. Well, I'm a part of a couple scientist groups and groups with doctors and stuff like that worldwide. And also, but here in Grenada, speaking to one of my friends, scientists. So I say, what is happening with the vaccines and stuff like that? You know, what is happening? And where they, hold on, let me cut off this. Hold on. All right, so we have a caller. Jen is calling to answer all the questions this morning. Hold on. Blessed good morning.
Good morning.
Blessed good morning. So,
This
yes,
is Jen.
right. Good morning, Jen. So you're called to answer the questions of the callers before. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I mean, uh, I'm hearing an echo of feedback of my own voice as I talk. Um, but basically, I have real concern about the sources of information that are being provided to people, because you were speaking earlier about the role of education and knowledge in this big picture that we're facing right now. And having worked in the development community for several decades, I have seen systematic cuts to education in favor of expenditures that would reduce debt and make a more favorable business climate for multinational corporations and so on, that have undermined communities all over the world. And that cutback in education impacts our ability to engage in media literacy, critical thinking, validating sources, and confirming what we're being told. And I have concern when anybody talks about conspiracy theory, if something is fed to you on a platter, if a narrative, a conversation is given to you on a platter, it's not a conspiracy theory, it's propaganda. And my concern with the vaccination situation is really when you put forward letters that were written by the it's ITNJ, the IN, the acronym, even the letters that represent this so-called tribunal, is very similar to the acronym that's used to label a personality. So it's automatically going to trigger familiarity in your brain, right? And they all of the formatting of that document is designed to look professional. It's designed to look official. But as someone who has worked on in international relations, working with donors and governments and communities and nonprofit organizations and poverty activists my whole life, I can tell you that document is not valid. It's a court of who? Validated by who? Representative of who? There's so many hanging questions within that document. But what it does is it preys upon people's lack of exposure to that level of, say, business, so that it looks official, it looks scary, it looks like you have a friend, it looks like you have an advocate. But what it's doing is encouraging people to step away from something that might be life saving. Yes, there are problems. Yes, there are issues with how quickly the vaccine has been developed, the rollout. All of those things aren't really in question. What is in question is what is the statistical probability of survival? Just take it at a mathematical level. And
Okay, so let me ask you that. As you say, statistical, mathematical. The thing is about survival. Here, Jen.
It is.
Now, all right, so cool. So let me ask you this. Forget about, because that is not the questions we asking right now. We asking straight up. How do you know for sure that the vaccines is safe? Because all the things we could talk about legality, and we could speak about, so the people that are saying it, whether they are credible judges or they are not judges or whatever it is, we're going to put that piece of the puzzle together. What is important for us? What are they saying? Are they wrong or is it right? Is the law of the land supposed to be kept where people has their freedom to choose?
Well, when it comes to survival, again, going back to
No. You see, no. We don't want to go around the bush this. Hold on, we don't want to go around the bush this morning. We want answers to the question, and we need straight answers to the question. We're not talking about survival. Survival is up to our choice. If the volcano the other day was erupting, and there is people that decide they want to stay there, that is their choice to stay there. You understand what I'm saying? That is a man's choice. You see it? So there is so much things that people make choices about. In the world today, a child could born a girl, and they give them rights to then decide that they want to be a boy. That I mean, against nature and all of those things like that. So people have rights to do all kind of things, to make every decision that they can make about themselves. What I am asking here this morning, those people with the tribunal or whatever they is, now they raise some points. So whether it's a team of intelligent people, if they are not, or whatever they are, what are they saying is what I'm saying, is what we are asking. What they're saying, is it facts or is it false? Because you see, the other day, let me ask you this. Hold on. Hello? Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, something just falling. All right. And cut us off. Hold on. So I am asking this. The other day we Google, who is the most powerful doctor on the planet? Google answer and say it's Bill Gates. Google say the most powerful doctor on the planet is Bill Gates.
Well, Google's pulling media articles from the internet, right? Google doesn't say anything.
You making an excuse for Google this morning?
No, I'm trying to explain how it works. And you asked whether what the INTJ.
But then that's supposed to be Google's supposed to give me facts. Google's supposed to give me facts. The same people that put things on Facebook, like all right. So Facebook, the other day on Facebook, we searching for some information, right? So we come across a video where a man explaining the ingredients of a vaccine and what each and every ingredient could do to you, whether it's harmful or good to your body, right? They banned the video. Oh, that is wrong, or that is lie, that is not in the vaccine, that the facts checkers, right? But when you go on the CDC websites and those websites that they claim to be credible because these people defending themselves, they want to make sure that they put it there so then when things happen, then you cannot come back to them and say, okay, well, they did not tell you that. Just to say it is in the fine writing. Just like they say, check the fine prints in a contract. You see it? So when we go there, the same information that the fact checkers say is wrong is on those sites. Explain that.
Well, that's not entirely true. So we don't. I mean,
I telling you my experience to say it is not entirely true. You just said my experience is not entirely true, Jen.
Is it being put forward as evidence, and it was a joke. You know, the CDC made it as a parody, and unfortunately, it was very culturally insensitive and very inappropriate. But that was intended. That was a joke. It was not something that they had made. They didn't think anybody would take a video about a zombie apocalypse seriously because it's so absurd, right? So when push comes to shove, when you have a virus that's circulating around the planet, even when you have concerns about population, and I know we've had many discussions about that, it doesn't make any logistical sense to fake a virus and then try to kill people with a vaccine. It makes no sense. But it does make sense when you think about a virus circulating and someone having power to determine survivability through access to a vaccine. And the propaganda that some people in the world have been exposed to is serving a geopolitical agenda. Right? It's undermining open Western democracies where freedom of speech can actually create confusion from within if you confuse the people within the communities enough.
So freedom of speech. So in a statement like that, are you saying that freedom of speech should be taken away?
No, freedom of speech should not be taken away. But we need to be aware of the geopolitical interests that are being served by people fighting with one another. That within the most stable democracies that we have in the world, this fight is increasing, and it's increasing to what end and for what purpose? Is the vaccine really the threat, or is there something else that we need to be looking at? We need to be having a conversation about our relationship with technology and our relationship with each other and our relationship with democracy and our participation in it. We've spent years voting for the color of t-shirt that we like or the face that we remember without really getting into what's going on and who of our elected representatives working for and for what purpose.
You ask a question in the midst of your speech. You just said, is the vaccine our threat? We don't know. That is what we're trying to figure out. Right now, it is threatening. It is threatening our lives.
Know that the mortality rate, the more a public health system is overwhelmed by the virus, the higher the death rate.
But you know what we know though? You know what we know for sure? You know what we know for sure though? You know what we know for sure? You know what we know for sure? We know that some of those people that is in charge and spending the money behind the vaccine is definitely our threat. It's the same people that put us in slavery. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same set of people, and it's the grandsons of the grandson of the son of the son. But listen what I'm saying. No, hear what I'm saying. With all of that conversation that we are having here, I want to ask this. What about all the doctors that stepped forward that has contributed their life? There was some of the most credible doctors, you understand, in the world. I look at a piece of news clip with one of the guys that worked for Bill Gates. He worked for all the vaccine companies, developed vaccines for years, and he sent in a letter warning, you understand, the people about mass vaccination, and nobody is speaking about him. He is discredited. Anybody that speak against this agenda is discredited immediately. What is your thoughts on that? Those doctors automatically gone crazy. They don't know what they're talking about. Automatically they are mad. They spend their life. You are not a doctor, for sure. You understand what I'm saying? But they are doctors. They are scientists. You are not a scientist. I am not a scientist. So the people so if there is a doctor that you have trusted all your years, has taken care of your mother, your mother, that doctor come and take care of you as a child, and that doctor come and tell you something is wrong, when another doctor down the road that you don't even know about telling you, okay, that is not the problem, you having this problem, and your doctor that you have trusted for all your life telling you something is wrong, who would you listen to? We lost the caller. We lost the call. We lost our caller. That was a precious conversation. We just lost. Okay, our caller is calling back. Let's go. Hello? Yeah, but anyways, I am just asking questions because this is funny to me. You understand what I'm saying? This is funny to me. So I am asking questions. It's questions we want answers for. I don't want nobody beat around the bush. Answer the questions. We want answers for the questions. It's not where people develop a certain type of system that you just believe in a certain type of system and the system say this. Look at that. I see a proposal to spray this ionic air. So Gates and his team and whoever it is, to spray this thing in the horizon that blocks out the light of the sun and stuff like that. And I'm saying, if God was like, man, the slap they would have get, the slap that they deserve is not even funny. Who gave them how them have so much power? Who give them the rights to block out the sunlight? We're not getting no answers up to now. We're not getting no answers up to now. And they want to talk about, oh, Google this and who think. The people, let me tell you something. When I Google who is the most powerful, go Google who is the most powerful doctor the other day, and nearly catch a heart attack. You understand? So in the same way, if they telling me all of these wrong things boldly like that, what else they're not telling me? What else they're not telling me? So, anyway, stop somewhere there. Rock and come in. Give me that Sean Paul again this morning. Sean Paul and Muta Baruka and stuff like that. Now, all you can't be sending me all of this text too, you know. All you have to call me. Call me. I can't be reading all this. All you know how much text I have to read here? Somebody said they saw that as well. Yo, we need to be real. Simple questions. As I say, education is not intelligence, you see? And common sense make before book. But these days it look like common sense is not even common anymore. You see? Common sense is not common anymore. Alright, somebody say, I did Google it. It's true what you are saying. I'm telling you, there is other things you could Google and Google will tell you some foolishness. You understand? And then they want to explain things to try to quantify. And it does not add up. It doesn't make any sense. So we asking questions. Where are the sensible people on the planet? That's all we asking. You know. If you tell me something and prove to me something is working, then okay, then it's working. Then that's what it is. That's a fact. But don't try to dummy me in a kind of way and make me feel like I am dumb because I'm not listening what you saying. You understand what I'm saying? Why you don't listen to me what I'm saying? Let me make some jab juice for you and come drink it. I tell you it's good for you. It makes you fly. Okay? Jab juice make you fly and take it from a jab because the jab who knows better. You understand what I'm saying? Jab juice make you fly. Come drink some jab juice. You see? I think I'm going to just leave my show here this morning, you know. I'm not going to go any deeper. I'm not going to dig into all of these things. You understand what I'm saying? But anyways, we putting the puzzles together. We are here. We working with you. So, government, don't feel we against you, you know. We're not against you. We're against the people. that are coming in trying to infiltrate our vicinities, our countries, our islands, our communities, our minds, and our heart and our people. We're against them. The Honorable Prime Minister, Uncle, I just call you, you know. So we have to wake up and do the right thing. We have a call coming in. I hope it's somebody calling to either ask some beautiful questions or give us some answers. Let's see who is calling. Pleasant good morning, caller.
Good morning again, eh? Hello?
Good morning, good morning. Yes, you're live.
Yes, good morning again. My take again. I'm here calling on the Minister of Health, which is good. I really want him to attend your program. For example, right? Where we say we have no cases, we still have to undergo the curfew. Is it a form of that if no cases, we still have to have the curfew? Is it a form that in that way money be coming to the island? Go fund me this or go fund me that, whoever providing it, right? I don't know. Somebody really have to come to explain to me something is fundamentally wrong. We can't just sit there and listen to this kind of news every time I'm thinking it's okay. We all have to get up and stand. The more I hear callers call and express themselves, the more I get arrogant. We all in this together. The mask again. No cases, you still have to wear a mask. Freedom of movement. If something occurs again, then we should be able to follow the protocol. Nothing is there. Let people free up themselves. The more we understand, one person died. I think it was a gentleman from Carrick who came in during whatever time. That's one. The most death from COVID in Grenada here, I'm not speaking about the other islands, is people committing suicide. The most frustrating thing again is the gentleman out there raping little girls. That's the most frustrating thing. Let us get down to the point on that.
Because you see, during COVID-19, caller, during the whole COVID-19 lockdowns and stuff like that, a lot of people got locked in house with their abusers. A lot of people got the opportunities, you understand, to abuse people during that time. And they are not looking at all of those things. That is why I'm saying there is way more issues, you understand, besides just the medical stuff that is happening. Because here on the island, when you talk about deaths, right? And when you talk about the debt, that debt is still yet being kind of investigated, you know what I mean? That time passed and they push it aside and shuffle it in the way that they would want to shuffle it. But somebody dying from corona with coronavirus doesn't mean that they die from COVID-19. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody has pneumonia. Pneumonia is one of the coronaviruses. And let's get the difference here, people. This is facts. Coronavirus is not COVID-19. People are all confused in this. They're trying to make it one. COVID-19 is supposed to be a strand of coronaviruses. So even though you test positive, they are not sure that you have COVID-19. Understand what I'm saying? So the person that died with pneumonia or whatever it is doesn't mean that they're dead with COVID-19. So we have a lot of misinformation at a very high level too that people are not correcting. And I don't know why they are not correcting that. You understand what I'm saying? Now, they say to have a lockdown, you're supposed to be in a state of emergency. I don't even know if this is legal or illegal at this moment, because we have no state of emergency. We do not have a state of emergency right now. A state of emergency is only declared by the government and stuff like that at the moment. But in reality, are we in a state of emergency? Because since the beginning of this whole pandemic, I don't think Grenada had like a real I would say emergency. We had some cases, 85-90% of those people was not sick, was not showing any symptoms or anything like that. They got put into quarantine. After 14 days, everybody was good. You see? So at the end of the day, we are functioning on the what if. But you see, we're supposed to understand the science that we see here. People want to speak about the science that is happening in America and say, oh, but we don't want this to happen here. It's a year and something now. It would prove to us when we have those cases, if they are spreading, if they have community spread, we could check the science and see what is happening. We have enough time to understand the science that is happening here. For any reason, anyways, we now have no cases, right? But we still have a curfew.
That is my main topic. Somebody needs to come to speak out on that. It's like a referendum. That's the kind of referendum we need right now in Grenada. That's what I keep saying over and over. We can't judge ourselves to St. Vincent die from how much people die from COVID. We are here in Grenada. We have to. This is we Grenada. Don't tell me Barbados. Don't tell me Antigua. That ain't working for us. Grenada.
Well, Jen just said, look at Brazil. And I can't see Brazil from here. Look at Brazil. Look at way. Look at way. I am looking at Green. I'm living here in Grenada. I am living here in Grenada. And tell me, I want somebody to explain to me, how does it make sense when from 4 in the morning to 12 at night we are gathering, doing every single thing together? So is it a mind trading? Is it a kind of mind game to keep some sort of, I have to ask, some sort of control? Or so I'm because it could never be for the same reason that we were having lockdowns before. This is different. This is different. This one is different. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm asking the questions, and people demonize you when they ask questions. Well, I is the biggest one right now, and I don't give. You understand what I'm saying? I don't give no thoughts to it no more, because listen to me. At this moment, we're doing everything. I see from government officials, from ministers to everybody in the same lineup with us. We do everything as normal. But when a certain time comes, you have to go home. There is a curfew. And you cannot tell me we functioning on what if. But what if, that what if does not work? Because it is sure there is, I just don't want to go in too deep into that, but there is research and studies from credible sources that shows you that this lockdown gets you more sick and prone to diseases, weakens your body, weakens your mind, gives you mental problems and all of those things. You understand what I'm saying? And it doesn't work. That is what some sources are saying. Some other sources say that it works, that when you lock down the people. But how can it work when all the rest of the day, the whole day, we playing together, we ramping together? You go to schools, people riding and busing full capacity. You have little mini parties happening, everything functioning as normal. But that time, go home. Carla, thank you for your contributions this morning. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Olia, I done. I done. Somebody said they're giving you the virus and then they're selling the cure at the same time. Watch. You want to say, I just asking questions. I just want some answers, and nobody answered me. And then the people that can answer, they vex. They vex. I hear all the people the other day, the government said, well, not the government. I saw, I don't know him, I don't know his name, but he was a white man speaking, saying that the hotel association advised, they advised the government that every person traveling into Grenada have to get vaccinated. Have to is a forceful word. It's the same thing. You are forcing people and saying that they have a... anyways, let me not go into that, because then, you know what I'm saying? Well, we have a next call. Look how they go and light a whole nother fire now. This callers too, they do easy this morning, you know. Let me take this. Caller, you live.
Yo, Killa.
Morning, morning.
You could see definitely is a plan them people have. As they say, it's a pandemic, but it's a plan they make. You understand? Because if you don't have no cases, why you having curfew? A whole year now and months going. You never see no community spread. Nobody don't falling sick. Nobody don't catching nothing. But why you having curfew? So anybody can see there is something in the matter besides the person. Why you don't allow people to live their life freely and you just have people like if you is their father and want to tell them what to do, eh? And just have people locked down when you want, eh? What kind of thing was going on in the world now? People don't have freedom again in the world. But I don't really understand what's going on. That's my contribution, man.
Watch. That caller should be an artist. That caller should be an artist. The man say it's not a pandemic, it's a pandemic. I never heard that one before. The man just say, it's also some people saying pandemic and people go say pandemic and stuff like that. The man say pandemic. You know? I don't know, but it's just a lot of questions with no answers. And this morning we are just powering up your morning, you know what I mean? And definitely just keep asking the questions. That's all. We asking questions. We have concerns, and we inviting all the people who have the answers to come here and answer the questions. You give us some answers, and also, boy, yeah. So I was saying a while ago, the hotel association. And you see, this is about a whole move because people thinking about not self-sustainability, but just their business. All of us are suffering, except those that is getting paid for this. You understand what I'm saying? So when they say we are all in this together, it is not so. That is not true. There are some people that are benefiting big time for this. Pay close attention and you're going to see how much businesses you have rising just now in Grenada and owned by who. If they don't make it public, I'll go tell you who owned them. Alright? Because I could get the information. So, owned by who? You see? And some people are benefiting from this. Take what I'm telling you. Remember what I'm telling you. And just now we're going to start to list some of those people and businesses that are benefiting from this pandemic while you are suffering. And I keep saying some people are getting paid. All right? Our COVID committees and all of those things, and people that are in certain levels, they're getting paid every month, same way. They pay check and job when everybody has own cut. It is not affecting them in the same way that it is affecting us. I am an entertainer. You feel I don't want my country to open back up? You feel I don't want the world to open back up? Yes, but that doesn't mean for some money I will sacrifice my people's life. That doesn't mean for some money I'll sacrifice people for no money. So I rather stay here. And I am a farmer already. I tell them I'm not even an artist again. I'm a farmer now. You see? I rather turn a farmer and go in the hills and plant before I sell out my people or kill my people for $2. That is the difference between me and you. That is the difference between me and you, Mr. Wicked Man, who willing to sell out your people and make all rules and regulations the top priority that is governed by the hands of the enemies, and sell out your people because you want to get back to business. I understand. But if we was paying attention to self-sustainability, if we was paying attention to industrializing, if we was paying attention to a lot of other things, then we wouldn't have to worry so much and fight to give lives to get back to business. That is like almost worshiping the devil, like you're selling your children to get rich. You see? Yeah, business for who? That's a caller. You're trying to be brilliant here. Somebody say business for who? You're trying to be brilliant here. That's a question or that's a statement. Blessed love. We're going to rock you out this morning with some vibes. Watch me now. A leader has a certain type of quality. And you must start to look closely to the people around you. And you will figure out who is leaders, who is not. There is so much preachers out there. Big, powerful preachers out there. And I'm not hearing them at this moment. I'm not hearing them about it. I'm not hearing about it because, I mean, remember the Bible speak of them too, false prophets, that will preach and make all the things and all the money and all of this time, and in the time of crisis they was leave us and run away. You understand? Anyways, blessed love to the people. Blessed love to the uprising. Blessed love to those who love the Father in Zion and also love themselves and love their people. Blessed love, Grenada. I love you with all my heart. You see? And I'll give everything for you. And I mean that. From the bottom of my heart, you can see. It's not a question. I am an artist. I have to travel the whole world so I can make money. I've been spending money for a year and something. Not making no money. You see? Supporting my community. Doing everything that I could to help balance my community and, people. Some people still don't appreciate. Some people, they understand and they appreciate to the bottom of their heart. You see? And who's supposed to appreciate, you will expect them to appreciate, and some of them, they don't see it because it's not important to them. Really and truly, that's not their dream. Their dream is to have, take, get, me. Not us. That's not the language that they really speak. They only speak that in public to make you feel that way. Look at them closely and you would know. Every day, I also ask when this is going to be over. But also every day, I prepare for if it doesn't over. But it doesn't matter what they do, they can't win. Doesn't matter what they do. Whether I fight for you today and I die tomorrow, another warrior of the Father will rise up and fight for you again. You see? We don't stop coming. We're going to keep coming. The Father going to keep sending. Yeah. We got to keep treading on people to wellness. Stay healthy. Stay safe, people. Follow the protocols that are sensible. Follow the protocols that is meaningful to your life and to your health. Eat well. Drink good Grenada water. Somebody please start to export all the Dasani and all the foreign water out of here, please. Grenada and water are tired, go to them big boys restaurants and some big people places and thing, and they bringing out Dasani water for me. I'm going to start to pelt them. please, don't give me them water, please. When I come to your restaurant, make sure you have some Glenelg spring water. Make sure you have some Mount Pure spring water. Make sure you have Paulie or whatever it is. All Grenadian brand of water here in Grenada is what I'm supposed to get when I go to the hotels. The hotels bringing in all the cheap water. The bottle soft. You can't even hold it good. You understand? And when plastic rich in heat, you don't know what happened. It releases chemical into the water. So you're making us more sick than everything because of the low quality of plastic that this bottled water is in. People stop drink them water. And when you start go to those restaurants and they're giving you this Disani cheap water and they're not supporting Grenadian water, stop, go to the restaurant. Wolf in sheep clothing, start to pick them out now. And all my friends who own restaurants, listen to this and change the vibes right now. It is time to change that. And you're talking about you love Grenada and you want to support Grenada. When I traveling on the international Maurice Bishop International Airport, I can get some good bush tea to drink. You say this is a spice country and I can get some good lemongrass. I can get some good Baden. I can get some nice bay leaf tea in the morning when I sitting on the airport. I have to travel so much. And when I go on Grenada, the Spice Island, with good Maurice Bishop International Airport, do not have some cinnamon back, some cinnamon tea to give to me. You know what they're giving to me? Well, first I don't have those things in my house. I forgot the name. What is the popular brand there? Again, the tea bag. It does come in a yellow box. Oh gosh. I forgot the brand of it. First, I don't have them thing in my house. Somebody tell me the name of the tea bag again. They just give you Lipton. Lipton tea you're giving me in good Grenada Airport. Eh? No, it starts. That is where it starts. In small things like that, small efforts. Why are we importing at this time all these bottled waters? Eh? Why are we importing all this bottled water? I don't even want all you to buy that to send to St. Vincent because you know good. Send some good Grenadian water for healing. We water win how much prizes? Ranking second and third and in the world, you know, for best water. pH high, because when your pH in your body is over a certain level, no diseases and stuff like that can live in your body. You don't know that. So when you drink water that are pH charged, it increases your health. But you're bringing in water the other day, recycled water. You don't know if them water that they're recycling come from sewage and all kind of different things, and we're drinking all of this old water here in Grenada, and we go into restaurants, yes, and big people in big position and society, and we hold companies and stuff like that, have these restaurants, have these companies, and buying water that is not Grenadian owned. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm not going to support your business. Anytime I come in your restaurant and you serve me any of them old water there, I'm not going to come back to your restaurant and I will talk about it. Let's start supporting our own businesses. Grenadian owned. Somebody said toilet water. You could call it that. The other day they had this whole big thing with one of the companies where they sue them and whatever it is because of things in the water. You know what I mean? Germs. Grenada, we don't have that natural water. You could walk in a river in Grenada and drink water. When I in the mountain, I drink river water. When I go in the mountain and I go hiking, I drink water from streams and springs. Healthy. That's why when I reach on stage, I'm bad like that. Can't tired, can't burn. You see? No, this is one topic. I was leaving this topic for next week, you know, but no, it upsetting me now. When I go and eat, when I go to a little restaurant to sit down and have a little dinner, a little meeting. The other day I go to a restaurant and we're supposed to have a meeting. And they bring out some You know? How? Or you do better than that? Do better than that for me, please. And how much money are we spending? Millions of dollars on water bottle. Our money going out and we have water right here. I don't understand that. No hotel, if I'm in charge of this little Grenada here, no hotel can come and build here in Grenada. No hotel can come and build here in Grenada without you have certain agreement, certain rules and regulations that you must buy your products. When it comes to water and certain things that you know that you need to have, and we could make sure that we are constant, make sure that we can supply. When it comes to water, I'm sure we could supply. Because you're more than one company. Hotels have to carry Grenada and water. They have to buy products from the farmers. They have to buy the fish and local products. You can't come in Grenada, in my paradise, and play you're bringing in poison. It is not accepted. You have to make sure you carry certain brand of our teas because this is the Spice Island, so you have to represent. If anybody coming into your hotel, they have to make sure you get, at least your guests could get spice tea, lemongrass. Welcome to Grenada tea. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mixture and blend of great herbs and spices. Let us, let us show off. Let us tip our shoulders to the world and show them how much great things we have. You see? Nobody does studying that no more. Nobody's studying those things no more. Everybody's just some dollars and cents. 30 pieces of silver, I call them, That is a nickname. Mr. and Mrs. 30 pieces of silver. You see? That is the name. 30 pieces of silver. You have to be. Because I don't understand what we're doing. If I as a youth growing up and I can see so many things that we can fix so we can hold the cash. You understand? Keep our cash. Keep our people too. Because brain drain and people just traveling. If the world open up right now, all of the youths, as they finish school, they're gone. We have nothing here. Everything we have to buy. I hear the other day that we even bringing in provision into Grenada with the best soil. The best soil. Who used to have some of the sweetest banana plantations from Douglaston Estate to this estate, and full of banana and full of this estates are rotting. Estates are taken over by vine. I going through the bush the other day and so much cocoa spoiling and rotting. You understand what I'm saying? And my Paul, Jesus Christ, my Paul, let me come out of this conversation now. Boss, give me the tune, please. Let me rock in this, for the youths again, because this is a powerful song, and the intro alone means so much to me. Blessed love and thank you, all right? I was here with you. My name, Hannes Map, aka Mr.Killa, you don't know. Sorry.
How can a people be so traumatized that them start to love them traumatic experiences?
Play it again.
How can a people be so traumatized that them start to love them traumatic experiences? We are defining ourselves through the colonizers. Still, how can we be so blind?
This angle bus for the revolution.
Whoa.
Natty Pablo.
With a bang, bang, bang.
SP.
Yo. See them a run out with full clip, now it get hectic. Yo, it's like guns up Navarone. But shot quick, people a dip, them a run left to right to and go back home. Oh, mama ball when she have it ready, you them name down in the stone. Oh, them a dash away people, but them just cannot dash away them soul. Yo, hey, me a tellin' you fi free that insanity, humanity, them a be living like idiots. Why mankind can't see that life is a gift, still we fighting war, we no need that. And every day is a struggle so far. If you ever get to you, they're making life so hard. It made me mad, there is just no reward. For life, there is just no regard. There ain't no chance in this life, you get a real shot. Someone a pick up them steel and a beat and a real shot. Because the pressure never ease up. Till election time when the bigger heads need us. Full clip, now it get hectic. Yo, it's like guns up Navarone. But shot quick, people a dip. Them a run left to right to and go back home.
How can a people be so traumatized that them start to love them traumatic experiences? We are defining ourselves through the colonizers. Still,
All right, hold on. I want to pull up this one from the top. Let me rock the building, you know, top sound. Let me rock the building serious, you know. Hold on. Let me rock the building serious, you know. Serious now. Carlson, come. We're about to finish the show. Let's play a mass inside here, please. Sean Paul, personally, sending the songs just this morning. Big up my brother Sean Paul. All right? Right now we're smoking. Right now the studio is smoking. And on the live, once again this morning we're going to premiere this song from Muta Baruka. On the intro, you have Sean Paul, Dirty Paul. And then you have, let me make sure I have all the people right. So you have Muta Baruka, Jesse Royal. No, I remember. So Muta Baruka, Jesse Royal, Sean Paul, and Stoneboy. On one track, sending a message to society, sending a message to our community, our youths, to put down the guns. You see? Put down the violence. All the islands throughout the Caribbean, let's become the United Islands of the Caribbean and do this thing in a special way. You know what I mean? So, on the turntables, on the ones and twos, yo, I want you to, video man, show them what we did. Rebel Nation, Grenada, because Rebel Nation is rated right now out of Jamaica, around the world, all over the place. Somebody send me some flags, please. Send me some flags. Let them see how we international. Send me some flags, please. Send me some flags this morning. Let me see all the flags. Flags. Fire. Send me some flags on the live right now. Tell me where you're from. Big up Guavtown. We are broadcasting from the back street here in the Republic of Guavtown. Here in Grenada. You don't know. And we are about to premiere the big bad tune from Sean Paul, Muta Baruka, Jesse Royal. Right now the fire corner already starts smoking. Welcome to RNation. This is where we turn up the vibes here for you. In the morning, St. Vincent. We see Dominica, Antigua. We see Guyana. We see St. Lucia flag. We see Trinidad and Tobago. Jamaica in the building. Alright, you have some flags. I don't even know which flags is that. I don't know. Big up Guyana. We have people here from Nigeria, Ghana. We have people from Canada. See the Canadian flag. Well, Grenada, you don't know. This is where we are. This is home. We have people from where? We have people from Saudi Arabia. What? We have people from Turkey. We have people from where again? We have Turkey. Yeah, some of the flags. I don't know some of the flags, you know. I don't know some of the flags. Some of the flags. So we have people on Facebook right now. And we have some people. So SXN. Where is that? What that flag? Also big up the British Virgin Islands. Big up the Virgin Islands. So we have people from all over the place. Big up the British Virgin Islands. Big up the people from Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Canada, London, New York. People from, this is what, Venezuela. We have Dominica. We have Barbados, St. Vincent, Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago. Well, Grenada done locked on. Big up the American flag in there. Big up every state. All right, so we have St. Martin in the place. What? That is my place in the St. Martin. You don't know. Big up yourself. We love you. Right now, I want you guys to take in this song. This song here, it big, it bad. Go look for it. Sean Paul, Jesse Royal, Stoneboy, Muta Baruka, sending a message to the world.
How can a people be so traumatized that them start to love them traumatic experiences? We are defining ourselves through the colonizers. Still, how can we be so blind?
This angle bus for the revolution.
Whoa.
Natty Pablo.
With a bang, bang, bang.
SP.
Yo. See them a run out with full clip. Now it get hectic. Yo, it's like guns up Navarone. But shot quick people a dip. Them a run left to right to and go back home. Oh, mama ball when she up it ready. You them name down in the stone. Oh, them a dash away people. But them just cannot dash away them soul. Yo, hey, me a telling you fi free that insanity, humanity, them a be living like idiots. Why mankind can't see that life is a gift, still we fighting war, we don't need that. And every day is a struggle so far. If you ever get to you, they're making life so hard. It make me mad, there is just no reward. For life, there is just no regard. There ain't no chance in this life, you get a real shot. Someone that
How can a people be so traumatized that them start to love them traumatic experiences. We are defining ourselves through the colonizers. Still, how can we
Power
be
in the
so
music,
blind?
power in the music this morning. Power in the music this morning.
Natty Pablo.
With a bang, bang, bang.
SP.
Yo, yo. See them a run out with full clip, now it get hectic. Yo, it's like guns up Navarone. But shot quick, people a dip. Them a run left to right to and go back home. Oh, mama ball when she up it ready, you them name down in the stone. Oh, them a dash away people, but them just cannot dash away them soul. Yo, hey, me a tell you no fi free that insanity, humanity, them a be living like idiots. Why mankind can't see that life is a gift, still we fighting war, we no need that. And every day is a struggle so far. If you ever get to you, they're making life so hard.
Yo, if I go to a party this weekend and the DJs is not rocking this song yet, that mean you're behind time. Big up this one here, Sean Paul, Muta Baruka, Jesse Royal, Stone Boy sending a message to the world. This one rocks the station this morning. When RNation say it big and it bad, it big and it bad.
Shot quick people a dip, them a run left to right to and go back home. Oh, mama ball when she up it ready, you them name down in the stone. Oh, them a dash away people, but them just cannot dash away.
This is a message with bounce. This is a message with melody. This is a message with vibe. If you love this one this morning, somebody send me some fire emoji, please. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up the live. Turn it up loud.
SP come make we pause for a minute, yeah. In one accord make we start like a civic, yeah. Break down all the slave master picket fence. None of them your laws and a legit, hey, hey. The time for talking, yeah. Too much little juvenile, blood a run. Everybody blood a boil, what a bun. Least little thing a man a jam film gun and when the fun gone. Fight broker when my little red a fun gone. Strappings of a house but him not own one. Say thump in a face thing of the old man. New program.
See them a run out with full clip, now it get hectic. Yo, it's like guns up Navarone. But shot quick people a dip, them a run left.
How can a people be so traumatized?
I love the melody. I love the melody. I love the vibes. Let's go right down the road so we can hear when Stone Boy jump in.
So blind.
This angle boss for the revolution.
Whoa.
Natty Pablo.
With a bang, bang, bang.
SP.
Yo, yo. See them a run out with full clip, now it get hectic. Yo, it's like guns up Navarone. But shot quick people a dip, them a run left to right to and go back home. Oh, mama ball when she up it ready, you them name down in the stone. Oh, them a dash away people, but them just cannot dash away them soul. Yo, hey, me a tell you no fi free that insanity, humanity, them a be living like idiots. Why mankind can't see that life is a gift, still we fighting war, we no need that. And every day is a struggle so far. If you ever get to you, they're making life so hard. It make me mad, there is just no reward. For life, there is just no regard. There ain't no chance in this life, you get a real shot. Someone a pick up them steel and a beat and a real shot. Because the pressure never ease up. Till election time when the bigger heads need us. Full clip, now it get hectic. Yo, it's like guns up Navarone. But shot quick people a dip, them a run left to right to and go back home. Oh, mama ball when she up it ready, you them name down in the stone. Oh, them a dash away people, but them just cannot dash away them soul.
And when the little island gets so dark and wicked, sun a shine but them dark and stupid. Man a swing from tree like a Tarzan with it, but the leopard ground a body even can't come and visit. SP come make we pause for a minute, yeah. In one accord make we start like a civic, yeah. Break down all the slave master picket fence. None of them your laws and a legit, hey, hey. The time for talking, yeah. Too much little juvenile, blood a run. Everybody blood a boil, what a bun. Least little thing a man a jam film gun and when the fun gone. Fight broker when my little red a fun gone. Strappings of a house but him not own one. Say thump in a face thing of the old man. New program.
See them a run out with full clip, now it get hectic. Yo, it's like guns up Navarone. But shot quick people a dip, them a run left to right to and go back home. Oh, mama ball when she up it ready, you them name down in the stone. Oh, them a dash away people, but them just cannot dash away them soul.
Bad man today, tomorrow you go die. Bad man today, 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 tomorrow you go die. Nothing you gain, we better than life. Today, your family they cry. I better if you I miss it. tomorrow you go die. Nothing you gain, way better than life. Today, your family they cry. I better if you wise. Bad man today, to bad man today, 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 bad man today. Tomorrow you go die. Nothing you gain, way better than life. Bad man today, to bad man today, to bad man today, man today, bad man today, bad man today, bad man today. Bad man today, tomorrow you go die. Nothing you gain, way better than life. Today, your family they cry. I better if you wise. I'm say bad man today, tomorrow you go die. Nothing you gain, way better than life. Today, your family they cry. I better if you wise. Wanna put down the guns, wanna put down the rifle. Don't be proud of the title. As I guess I will know it. Wanna put down the gun, wanna put down the rifle. That's where the title. As a juvenile gangster.
Full clip now it get hectic. Yo, it's like guns up now around. But shot quick people are dip. Them a run left to right to a go back home. Oh, mama ball when she up it ready. You them name down in the stone. Oh, them a that's how we people, but them just cannot. That's how we them sound.
Yes. The hunter killed the lion and say him was hunting is a game. But when the lion killed the hunter, you hear him is a beast and a savage. A man like Marcus Garvey come tell you, if you have no confidence in yourself, you're twice defeated in the race of life. But with confidence you have won, even before you start.
With a bang bang, lyrical shots. With a bang bang, life shot dog, life shot dog. So we be tell them again. Some say me work hard and me play hard dog, so me never rest. Respect all and I never rest. God and me lion hard, so me know me never stress. Me conquering every test, level up and just more could I never less. Live and living and Thanksgiving, me not pre, no prison, nor me the rest. Tell you say me very blessed, but my ganja me always a hunt for the better says. Keep my mind and goal on the with a bang bang, lyrical shots, with a bang bang.
Bigging up the big brother this morning, Sean Paul.
Life shot dog. Life shot dog.
Big up artists, big up.
Again, some say me work hard and me play hard dog, so me never rest. Respect.
This morning the brother sending the whole album, you know. The full thing, you know. We have everything straight to RNation this morning. You understand what I'm saying? Think a joke. RNation International, big. You see it? Somebody said tune tough. Yeah, man, somebody said the tune tough. Yeah. No, the positive. You could go to a party and bounce to this, but it big. Yeah. Big up good music this morning. The artist is the prophets. You don't know, you see? But don't worry yourself, during the day today, we're going to rock this out because the big bad artist sent it personally. I said, brother, with the music. And he didn't, you know what I mean? Sean Paul don't lean on that side to say, well, no. Man just link and sending all the music straight to RNation. You see it? Big up yourself, Dirty Paul. You're big, you're bad, large all the time. You see it? And we represent full 100 for the music and the good big artists out there. All the good artists out there, big up yourself. So show some love to the brother because the brother show love. You see? Let's do the thing now, man. You know what? Let me know. Today, we're going to choose what we're going to make the tune of the day today. You know what? Let the team decide that. Our nation team is going to decide that. But we're going to choose one of the songs from the album today. So listen today for the tune of the day. Listen to Our Nation. And you see on the drive time this evening too. And you see when Roots and Royalty reach, them going to take half of that. And then Shakim later on the drive time go take the next half of that. So today on the radio station, This gonna be Sean Paul in all different kind of combination together with Massacre and Jesse Royal. And we have people like Stone Boy, you see it, Muta Baruka, all kind of people on this combination throughout the day today. So stay locked to RNation and you get the music live and direct. Some people don't play this yet. You're behind time. Get up to date. You understand what I'm saying? That's why RNation we don't play and we in front when it comes to music. Ready for them. Turn it up. Blessed love. I was here. My name is Mr.Killa. I'm done. And I love you. But I'm done. Only for now. See you soon. Okay?
How can a people be so traumatized that them start to love them traumatic experiences? We are defining ourselves through the colonizers still. How can we be so blind?
This angle boss for the revolution.
Whoa.
Natty Pablo.
Bang, bang, bang.
SP.
Yo, yo.